What's going on, guys? Indy here with Ultimate Tool Reviews, and I'd like to give a big shout out to Acme Tools and Makita Tools for sending me some of the Makita Adventure series of tools. So we're going to do an unboxing today. Get to see the new Adventure series of tools, got the new color on those, and a few tools that I haven't actually bought myself yet, even though I do have some of these tools already in the regular color scheme. So guys, let's look at these unboxing and check out the new Adventure series of tools from Makita. All right, first up is going to be the all-new 18-volt LXT inflator. Now, when I say new, I mean new color scheme on this. This is going to be, I think this is the smaller version. This is the 180. Yes, the 180. They do make a newer 181, but not in the Adventure series just yet. That's kind of my suggested one that I would probably pick up myself. But this one's gonna be a little more compact. You're trying to fit this in, you know, a camper, or you're doing more of a overland style build. This might be kind of the more of the size you want to go for. But depending on the size of tire that you're picking up, this may or may not be the one you're looking for. Right out of the box. So the first time I've seen in person this new color scheme from Makita, I believe it's called Olive is the color that they've been calling it in Japan. And so this is actually pretty light. Little air inflator here. Let's grab a battery and turn this thing on. All right, got a battery in there now. Power button is on the side, interestingly enough. So triggers on there. We got a little LED light up front. Got a couple of nozzles up here as well too. Looks like it's just gonna be a quick connector here to get that nozzle on and off. Actually nice braiding on the hose here. I wish there was some way to like wrap the hose around, like somewhere to clip in on here. Somewhere to, oh, right here on the side. We got kind of some clips here. So it looks like that might be able to, yeah, there we go. So you can kind of just wrap that around. But this thing is actually way more compact than I thought it would be. It's about half the size of the Milwaukee M18 that I've got. So that's pretty neat. And of course we've got pressure adjustments. Only downside from what it looks like is that you have to hold down the trigger. It is not a set and forget. So only downside there to this Makita. All right, next up is going to be the Outdoor Adventure Blower. So I like how they have in the front here, clean your tent, clean your camper. And this kind of is a perfect size blower for that. Also, they really should have put on here is the perfect size blower to get a fire going as well too. When I went camping back in December, I brought this blower, that's the exact one, but I bought the regular teal one, and we used it pretty much twice a day to get the campfire going. So super useful for that. They really should kind of make mention of that. That's what I found mine to be just incredibly useful for. I don't know why this box is so taped up on here. There we go. Getting this thing open. So there's going to be the usual manual in here, and of course the blower itself. Now these actually go on really easily. It's just going to be these two little pegs there. You put them in and then you just rotate, and easy to take off as well. Really nice compact blower there. We got the speed 1 through 3, and all this actually does is restrict you from pulling the trigger in farther. So notice how when I go up the speed, I can now pull the trigger in farther and farther. That's going to be the big difference there. Ooh, this next one's a fun one, the LXT coffee maker. So what does it say here? Just under 9 inches tall, only weighs 4.7 pounds, which is not bad at all. If you didn't know, you can actually run these off of CXT batteries as well too. Although they do burn batteries like crazy. Of course, to boil water requires quite a bit of power, and it'll burn most of a 4 or a 5 amp hour battery. I do have this item already. It did come in quite handy when we lost power after the hurricane. I was able to just boil water and make some ramen. So they do come in handy actually quite a bit. But if you're camping with it, make sure you have plenty of batteries to go along with it. So I believe this is going to be where you put your coffee. Yep, right there, so you put your coffee. And there we go. Oh, and that cup is still wrapped here too. These are actually really nice cups. I wish they sold these separately. They're kind of a nice little compact cup there. Really cool to see that. All right, so on the side here, we've got the CXT side, we've got the LXT side. I'm sure I come out with an XGT version of this as well in the future, so it wouldn't surprise me if we see that here coming up soon. I did a whole video review on this already. I'll put the link in the comments, or the link in the description for that one, but very, very similar. There's no difference that I can tell from this one and the teal one. Just a color change on this one, which is pretty cool. So really cool to see this in person, the new color. I'm liking this olive color, very cool from Makita. What good is a camping trip without a Bluetooth radio? So here we go. It's a weather resistant. I'm not sure, is that I wonder if there's an IP56 rating on this. I don't see one. It just says weather resistant. Now I do have the white one already, and that thing is quite weather resistant. I've had that thing actually out in the rain on accident, and it still works totally fine, which is cool. So I've actually been kind of wanting to get a new one of these. My radio has been definitely aging quite a bit. There we go, it's just in the box like that. All right, so this has some, of course, updates from my old one. I'm gonna do a full video review on most of these tools separately as well. A lot to cover with some of these tools, as some of them are actually updates, some of the tools I do have. You can buy this, of course, in regular teal. All the Adventure Series tools are already teal tools. They've just been changed in color. So let's see what we've got here. This is the Bluetooth. I did make a video how to show you how to change the older ones that don't have Bluetooth into Bluetooth ones, so that's very cool. Well, actually, now it feels actually it's got a nice plastic coating on there. Buttons feel really good. Really like the new side on this as well. Let's pop this thing open. And then we do have a power supply, so you can plug this right into the wall. It does have a built-in clock, so you can put some double A's in to keep that clock running, even when there is no power to it. So here's your power supply, just a regular power supply, and no, it is not a charger. I know someone's gonna put that in the comments below, but it is not a charger, guys. And I believe this is CXT as well as LXT. Let me double check that. Pull out a CXT battery here. Oh yeah, it is CXT. So you can do CXT as their 12-volt line, or LXT. So that's awesome. I was not aware it could do both. And there's a nice gasket in here too, so this actually keeps your battery quite well protected from the elements there. Ooh, I like that blue. That is really cool. All right, that is the new Adventure Series Bluetooth radio. All right, and we got also a fan. Many brands make a lot of fans. You can see I got the DeWalt fan over here. You know, fans are kind of expensive, actually. I kind of just wait till I found one that went on sale from any of the brands that I own. Milwaukee, Makita, DeWalt, didn't really matter to me. Kind of a fan's a fan. So I've also got the Heart fan as well too. So that one actually is much bigger than the DeWalt. I've got here just another power supply for the fan, so that's cool. You can plug it right into the wall if you're maybe using this in a shop or in your RV, of course. All right, that looks pretty cool. I like how we have time settings. That's pretty neat. It's actually quite light. So that's pretty cool. Let's get a battery in here. Awesome. Just in speed 1, rotates around. Whereas my DeWalt one only goes up and down, so that's kind of interesting. I do like that. Ooh, it's actually got, oh, that's awesome. I didn't even know that. It has like a rotating, I think it's oscillating mode or whatever that's called. That's pretty cool. And then I've got timers. I believe that's probably just hours, 1, 2, and 4 hours. So very cool, Makita. I did not even know it did that. That's awesome. All right, and last but not least here, I have the Outdoor Adventure Power Source. So Makita does make these in regular teal, of course, but it's kind of cool that they make a actual dedicated adventure series of these, which is neat. And of course you can use these to charge your phone or any other USB devices. Now I'm really curious, I want to do a video on this. I've got one of the generic ones I got off Amazon. It was like 2 for $10. I'm curious what the difference is between these two, because the price difference is quite substantial. I think it was like 30 bucks, something like that. We can get 2 of these for 10 bucks. And Zach and I have been using these actually quite a bit. They work fantastic. It does have a USB-C out and USB out. So that's pretty cool on the knockoffs. But let's see what's on the actual genuine Makitas. I've got USB, I got actually just 2 USBs, and then an on, actually, oh cool, on-off switch. That's kind of nice. So very cool to actually see that from Makita. Let's get the battery in here and see how this looks. All right, there we go. That's kind of cool with a battery and that olive green now. So 2 USBs on there for charging, on-off switch. On-off switch does feel a little cheap here, but not too big of a deal. So alright guys, thanks for watching, take care, and we'll have some more videos up here shortly as we compare some of the newer Makita models to some of the older Teal series stuff, and I got a few new models with the Adventure series as well, compared to some of the older models of tools that I currently have. So guys, once again, shout out to Acme Tools and Makita Tools for sending me some of the Adventure series tools. Thanks for watching guys, take care, don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.